Hello everyone, hope you're doing alright. Today I want to talk about how dragon riding fixes questing in World of Warcraft. Now, I don't think that dragon riding is particularly a fantastic game system. It's not blowing my pants off every single time that I hop on my dragon, but there are fun things you can be doing with it, like making your own obstacle courses like this, and generally speeding along the travel while also making you pay attention, push your buttons, and feel like you're part of the travel experience, right? At no part of this journey am I mentally AFK, and I can cross the entire map in about 45 seconds while still feeling like I'm actually traveling. This isn't default flight like you used to, or a flight path where you can kind of just turn your brain off. It's actually mentally stimulating. But compare that to the way that questing used to work, like right here where I've sped this footage up by 4 times, and you'll see why dragon riding to me is such an important part of this expansion and just fixes the way that questing works in World of Warcraft. Because during this journey back the way that I came, it took me 3 minutes for what took me 40 seconds before, and it's just dull. I hit my auto run button, I managed to not die and not jump off that cliff there, and that's about the only gameplay that I got for 3 minutes. The rest of this is just brain off, mental AFK time that frankly, I don't really want to do. And this option is still here for those of you who really enjoy the process of hitting auto run and then turning your brain off. However, for me, it simplifies the process between getting your quest and going to the place the action actually is, right? Another example is right here, getting up to this quest giver that's only 300 meters away. Nothing's really happening here. It's very dull, it's very boring. And even though dragon riding isn't necessarily the greatest thing to ever touch God's green earth, it's mentally stimulating, it speeds up the process, and you don't just go AFK between, killing 7 gnolls or planting 7 barriers in the ground. So that's kind of my thoughts about why dragon riding is simply fantastic. Another example right here, you see it took 30 seconds or so to go around that cliff, and I hit one button and turned my brain off. But now with dragon riding, it just speeds everything up so much. It keeps you engaged during the gameplay experience. So now the travel is no longer a chore, which questing could feel like a whole bunch of the time in previous expansions. Now questing, the travel time specifically, is a lot more mentally engaging. The gameplay is coming at you much faster, and you're not sitting there hitting auto run and then mentally AFKing until you can find the next gold mark. So those are my thoughts about how Dragonflight fixes questing. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, complaints, concerns, conundrums, etc. down in the comments, and I'll see you, I don't know, whenever I see you. Take care. Bye-bye.